If I woke up fat tomorrow, here's exactly what I would do for the next 30 days. I'm not going to waste any more of your time. Let's just begin. But before I do continue, just know that you will suffer. You can see on this slide, I've put an arrow representing the transformation, but it's more like this. It's more like a wall of fire because you are going to suffer. You're going to feel pain. It's going to be uncomfortable. Accept that. The sooner you accept that, the quicker you can see results. It's been like that since the dawn of time. To achieve anything in life, you must suffer. You must go through pain. Anything worthwhile. So the quicker you can accept that, the quicker you can move on and make progress. If you're not willing to suffer, don't watch this video. Day 0, tools and setup. First of all, tie money to the goal. Don't be afraid to invest a little money into your health and your fitness. Don't be afraid of it. The tools are there to help you. Why make it harder for yourself? And I'm not saying you're going to have to splash out. It's literally 4 things that you need. That's it. And you tying money to the goal can actually keep you consistent. So why not do it? And if you're serious, you would go ahead and invest that money. Invest in a food scale. This is important because you're going to be weighing everything that you eat now. That's just how it is. And if you've been struggling to lose weight in the past and you don't own a food scale, what are you doing? That is your issue. You've not been tracking properly. Next thing, a weighing scale. This is to weigh yourself every morning, your body weight. You may already have one. MyFitnessPal. So that's just an app online where you can keep track of all your food in one place. Make it easy for yourself. It's just like a food diary and you can see all the calorie breakdown. You can see your macros on there and you can just track every single thing that you eat. The weight of everything, the calories, everything's there for you. Even your body weight, you can track on MyFitnessPal. So just go ahead and download that now. If you're serious, you will be doing this as I'm saying it. So go on your phone right now, download MyFitnessPal. If you haven't got a food scale or a weighing scale, go on Amazon right now. You love Amazon. Go on there and order those 2 things right now and download MyFitnessPal. And the next one, this isn't an essential, but it will help you. So why not go ahead and download it and just buy it? Just invest the money. A training app. So the Push app is my go-to. It's an app on the App Store by Joe Delaney. It's a really good training app. It gamifies the process. Everything's done for you. You just need to input some details. We'll go into details soon, but just a training app. And you're probably sat there thinking, no, I don't need these things. I'm too good for them. You're not. So just go ahead, download the apps, buy the food scale, buy the weighing scale, and then move on. With these tools now, you are going to be tracking everything. Your training, your food, and your body weight. You need data to make progress. It's all a numbers game at the end of the day. Because with a lot of people who have struggled to lose weight in the past, you'll go to them, you'll ask them, okay, so how much food were you consuming? What was your body weight? What were you doing? How were you training? They won't have an answer. They were freestyling it the whole time. You are not going to be freestyling this. You need to account for everything. You need to track everything. And do not skip this part because you think you're too good for it. You're not. You're not as disciplined as you think. You're not as good as you think. If you were, you would have lost the weight by now. You would not need this video. So don't skip this part. Just make it easy for yourself. Why does everyone try and make the whole weight loss thing harder than it needs to be? Just invest the money in these 4 simple things and you can make progress. You've got the tools in place now. It's still day 0. You're still preparing. You need to establish your starting point. You need to know where you currently stand at the moment. And for that, you need data. All right, this is how I'd go about it. Wake up, go take a shit, go to the bathroom, and then weigh yourself. You're going to be doing this every single day. You're going to be weighing yourself every single day at around the same time. Sweet. Now, track this weight on MyFitnessPal. You should have already downloaded MyFitnessPal. If you haven't, download it right now. Track this weight, whatever it said on the weighing scale. You may be alarmed at the weight that it says. Whatever it says on the scale, just track that weight on MyFitnessPal so you can see it in real time, you can see it in front of you. Use the TDEE calculator to find your maintenance calories. Simple as that. Your maintenance calories are the amount of calories you need per day to maintain the current weight you're at. You've got the maintenance calories now. Now we're going to be obviously dropping those calories. Set calories for about a 1 kg to 1.5 kg loss per week, which is around a 500 to 600 calorie deficit. Add this to your MyFitnessPal app right now. So say your maintenance calories are 3,000, that you've used the calculator, you found out that it was around 3,000. You're going to now take away 500, so you're going to be eating 2,500 calories a day. Sweet, you've got that now. Now about the macro breakdown. On MyFitnessPal, it's going to ask for what type of macro breakdown you want to go for. This is the exact breakdown I would go for. 40% protein, 40% fat, and 20% carbohydrates. You're probably thinking that is a lot of protein. Just try and get close to it. Just try. And with the carbohydrates, you need to keep it at 20%. Do not go above that. We're going with the lower carb breakdown for this diet. Now, in your app right now, you should have the amount of calories you're going to be eating per day, your starting weight, and the macro breakdown. Sweet, now you can move on. Also, since you will be going with a low carb diet, increase sodium intake and potassium to avoid feeling like shit the deeper you are into the deficit. You're going to be doing a lot of cardio and you will be in a deficit for a month. So increase your sodium intake and potassium, because with a low carb diet, it is difficult. You will start to feel weaker. And a lot of times it's just a lack of sodium and potassium. So just keep that in mind. Now you can go ahead, download the Push app, fill in the information and let it create you a weight training routine. I would recommend a 3-day full body split. You just go on the app. It's as easy, it's as simple as this with the Push app. You just go on there, input some details, and then it will go ahead and create you a full body plan with all the sets, the reps, all the guesswork's gone. It's just there for you. You just have to follow it. Just be a robot. Just follow along. And a minimum of an hour of cardio a day. I don't care what type of cardio you do, but it needs to be some sort of intense cardio and minimum an hour a day. I would go with the Stairmaster, but whatever suits you really. This is very important. Track every single thing that you consume. No eyeballing it, no freestyling. Just weigh it, log it, be diligent and strict with yourself for this month. Just do it. The problem with a lot of people is that they have struggled in the past and they've never actually accounted for anything properly. They've never really tracked anything properly. And then they wonder why it didn't work. You need data. I know I keep repeating myself, but you need data. It's just a numbers game. So track everything you eat. Be strict with yourself. For once, be strict with yourself. Still day zero. Protective barriers and setting yourself up for success. This is important. These are things that will keep you on the path, keep you motivated, because it will be difficult. Stacking visual and auditory reminders. You need to create an environment that just reminds you constantly about the thing that you're trying to achieve. And these are some ways that you can do it. The first one's a bit cringe. You might find it a bit cringe, but it can help. Create a wallpaper for your phone and laptop. Something along the lines of, you will suffer, this will not be easy. Yes, it's a bit cringe, but it can genuinely help you stay on the path. It can keep you motivated. Because you need constant reminders to break out of these patterns that you've built over the years. And there's so many other ways of doing it. The food scale in the kitchen. You enter your kitchen, you want to go binge out, you want to eat something. You just see the food scale and you remember, okay, you know what? No, I'm on this cleanse. I'm trying to lose weight. Another one that just stacked up. Weighing scale in the bathroom. You go into the bathroom, you see the weighing scale, you're just reminded again, straight away. Okay, I'm doing this thing, I'm tracking my weight, I'm on this weight loss thing. Sweet. Calendar blocked out. You go on your phone, your calendar's blocked out, telling you exactly what you need to do. Oh, I'm living this life, I'm on this weight loss journey. Okay, sweet. Another reminder. Gym clothes in your wardrobe. You go into your wardrobe, you're getting changed. Oh, I see gym clothes. Oh, I need to get to the gym. I need to get to the gym today. I need to do this. Another constant reminder. Motivational podcast while driving. or doing your cardio. This genuinely, like, it can help a lot for them hard days because it's going to get very difficult very quick. And this is just you stacking all these visual and auditory reminders to solidify yourself. They're protective barriers. They will keep you on the path when it gets difficult. Make it easier for yourself. Do these things. These tiny and insignificant changes are thought interrupters, and they will save you when temptation creeps in because it will happen. With enough time, it will become more difficult. You're motivated right now, but give it a couple days. When it becomes difficult, the motivation starts to fade. And just stacking these reminders can save you, can keep you on the path, can keep you consistent. So just do them. So an example is, say you've got late night cravings and you get a call from a friend, you're feeling a fat, juicy burger, you're a week in, you get a call from a friend saying, yeah, we're going out to eat, do you want to come? You could crumble and binge, but one of these visual reminders might actually save you from that. You might be on the phone to him and you catch a glimpse of your wallpaper and you think, you're just reminded instantly, oh no, I can't do that. I'm trying to lose weight. And this bastard of a friend may even know that. But just that visual reminder may save you from weeks of binging. Weekly calendar and planning your days. As a grown man, you better have a tool right now that you use on your phone to block out time of your day to get things done. If you don't, you need to start doing this right now. You need a system for everything. Download Google Calendar right now on your phone. You may already have it, and you're going to block out your non-negotiables in your calendar on a weekly basis. You should have a rough idea of your routine week by week. You need to block out these non-negotiables if you want to make the change. You need to make sure diet, it may be meal prep or certain meal timings that you block out, your cardio you need to block out, your training, and your sleep times. You have to do this. These are non-negotiables. Plan your week around these 4 things. Remove anything that doesn't support the mission for these 30 days. Just 30 days, please. Just for 30 days. Forget all the time-wasting activities that you could be doing. Just focus on these 4 things. If you actually want to see results, focus on these 4 things, block out your calendar, and do that right now. At the start of every week, sit there, block every single thing out for the week. The deeper why. Do not skip this part again because you think you're too good. You're not. Why are you really doing this? Why are you trying to lose the weight? Why are you trying to get in shape? You need to solidify these reasons. You need to sit there and ponder and just think about why you want to do this. Why are you really doing this? And here's how you'd go about it. Open the notes app or a physical journal. I would recommend the physical journal because you can just grab a pen and just sit there and just write. Here are some prompts that I want you to go through. If I keep gaining weight for 10 more years, what would my life look like? You may be struggling right now, currently, with health issues, with social issues, with anxiety, with mental issues. Ask yourself, if I keep gaining weight for another 10 more years, what would my life look like then? Go into graphic detail. Write every aspect of your life, write down how it would look if you carried on the way you are. If I lost all this weight, how would I feel? What emotions would I feel after losing all this weight and getting in shape? How would you feel? Sit there, keep writing. What are some things holding me back from losing the weight? And don't you dare just think of one thing. Okay, I have a junk food addiction that's holding me back, and that's it. Ask why. Keep asking yourself why. Get to the deeper root cause of your issue. Don't stop at the first why. Keep asking why. Keep going for hours if you need to, and you'll gain some more clarity. You can actually focus your energy on solving that specific issue. That's how you'll make change. That's how you'll change your habits. So keep asking yourself why. Stick pieces of paper with a list near your bed or mirror with these things. This is another visual reminder. It'll keep you motivated. It'll keep you going. It's a psychological anchor for your suffering. You can be reminded of why you're even suffering in the first place. You literally wake up, as soon as you wake up, right in front of your bed, you see all these pieces of papers, you're thinking, oh, yeah, that's why I'm suffering today. So you've set the foundation now, you're ready to go. This is week one. The non-negotiables, you have to stick to these things. You have to promise yourself and just be strict with yourself. Wake up at the same time daily. I know this is a difficult ask for some people, but just try your hardest. Just wake up at the same time daily. You'd be surprised how effective this can be just for your mood, your overall mood, and how you feel throughout the day. Weigh yourself every morning after using the bathroom and log it in MyFitnessPal. We've been over this. You need to make sure you gather data. So just weigh yourself every morning and input it into MyFitnessPal. Morning fasted cardio. This is why you want to wake up at the same time daily as well. You are going to be doing fasted cardio in the morning, 1 hour minimum every single day. Yeah, on top of the deficit. 1 hour minimum, non-negotiable, you have to. I would go for the Stairmaster, but it's your choice at the end of the day. You could just do an incline treadmill walk, but 1 hour minimum. Put on a podcast, listen to the podcast, and get your morning fasted cardio in. Hydration, electrolytes, and supplements. Hydrate 3 to 4 liters of water a day. Electrolytes, get enough sodium and potassium. Supplements, I would recommend vitamin D, fish oil, creatine, and also multivitamin as well. Not complicated, keep it simple. Stick to the low carb diet and high protein meals that we've been over. You need to stick to your diet. In MyFitnessPal now, you've got your calories for the day. You've got your macro breakdown. Don't go over that. Stick to the diet. It's going to be difficult, but that's what you need. Suffer. Use caffeine strategically. Caffeine is a major appetite suppressant, so use it to your advantage. You're going to be hungry. Use caffeine strategically and make sure you get your last drop of caffeine 9 hours before sleep because it can mess with your sleep. And you want to be waking up at the same time daily, so make sure you don't have any caffeine 9 hours before your sleep time. That's why blocking out your calendar is very important as well. And in the evening, weight training 3 times a week minimum. Just go on the app and just follow along. Hit your protein, hit your fiber, drink 3 to 4 liters of water a day. This will keep you satiated and you will need it. The deeper you get into the court, the more difficult it's going to be. Stick to these 3 things and you'll be okay. And another thing as well, yeah, voluminous meals. Lean protein, fibrous veg, low-calorie sauces, and diet drinks, they are a hack. You need to consume in volume. You're going to be in a deficit and you are going to be hungry. Voluminous meals are going to keep you full for longer. So opt for those. And you're going to be repeating the same boring routine daily. No excuses. It's going to be boring. It's going to take time. Just suffer. I know I keep repeating myself. You're going to suffer and it's going to be painful, but that's the truth. Accept it and just suffer. It's going to be boring. Just get on with it. So it's week 2 now. Adjust and refocus. By now, you should have lost at least 1.5 kg minimum to 2 kg. If you didn't lose that weight, you weren't tracking your food properly, you weren't exercising properly, you didn't do your cardio, you weren't executing properly. Simple as. Adjustments. If you want to speed up the process slightly, you could drop your calories by another 2 to 300, or you can increase your cardio duration or intensity. It's just either you consume less, drop your calories, or you increase the amount of exercise you're doing, increase the amount of calories you're burning, either or. But if you're happy with the stage you're at right now, you're happy with the weight dropping, carry on the way you are. Just do not forget the non-negotiables. You need to continue with them daily. You're going to feel hungry this week. It's just the deeper you get into the deficit, the longer you are in the deficit, you will feel hungrier. You'll have less energy. Stay ahead with caffeine, appetite suppressant, water, hydrating enough, protein, fiber, veggies, and diet drinks. Combine all of those and you'll feel satiated, you'll feel better, you'll feel fine. And you're not gonna die doing this. You're not gonna die of hunger. Just keep suffering. Replan your week again on Google Calendar. The same thing you did for week 1, do for week 2. Replan your whole week again, block every hour of the day and replan your whole week. This will keep you accountable. You'll know as soon as you wake up, you know exactly what you need to do. And you can stay laser focused on the non-negotiables. Anchor to your why. Remind yourself what's at stake. Remind yourself of what happens if you relapse again and you ruin this streak that you've got going. Remind yourself of all the negative things that could happen. Week 3, show some grit. You're going to need it. You will fail without discipline at this point. You will fail without grit. This is when a lot of people slope off and they will quit because it's very difficult at this point. You're hungry, you're angry, you're frustrated, you're stressed. Doubt creeps in. Hunger, fatigue, doubt, it's at an all-time peak now. It's going to be difficult. Remind yourself about the why. Keep reminding yourself. I know I keep repeating myself, but you need to keep reminding yourself about the why. This is how you continue. Don't celebrate the progress or think you deserve a reward yet. It's been 3 weeks. You've probably been eating like shit for years. You do not deserve a reward yet. Just carry on. Journal every night. Write down your thoughts and just the battle that's going on in your mind, get it down on paper. Reread your 10 years from now paragraphs. This can help. All the visuals, stack them up. All the visual reminders, all the protective barriers that you've set up, use them now. Use all of them. Listen to motivational podcasts during cardio sessions and drives. Just keep solidifying the barriers. Don't chase perfection. Just don't miss the non-negotiables throughout the day. If there's one thing you take away from this video is stick to the non-negotiables and you will see progress. Stick to the daily inputs and you will see the outputs. It's week 4 now. You need to finish strong. It's going to be hard, but last stretch now. You've proven you can suffer. Now lock it in. Check your 4-week data, your weight loss rate, your food loss, training consistency, and just analyze everything. Tweak only if needed. You don't need to make a crazy amount of change if it's working already. Keep doing what's been working for you. Ride it out as long as you can. Rinse the progress and the results for as long as you can until tweaking something. That can be an issue for a lot of people. They're seeing results, they're losing the weight, but they want to accelerate it even more. So then they start messing around with everything. Just make it as easy as you can for yourself until you need to make it harder. This is where results start to show visibly and mentally. Stay on track to continue to make progress. Just stay on the path. You're going to see the visible changes now, and you may feel like, you know what, I deserve a reward for all this work that I put in. No, don't think like that. Just keep going. Using momentum to carry it into your next phase. Don't fall back into the binge reward mode that I literally just talked about. It's a huge mistake. You see it all the time. They think, you know what, I've lost this amount of weight. I'm going to reward myself with a cheat day. And before you know it, a month later, they've been binging for a month straight and they've lost all progress just because you didn't have patience. Right, you've completed the month now. Well done. But it's only 30 days. What do I do now, Essen? Here's a post 30-day plan that you could follow. Don't rebound. You need to plan a controlled reverse diet by adding back to around 100, 150 calories per week if you need to. This will give you some more energy because you've been in a deficit for a while now. This is how you can ease back into things. I'm not saying go back to your maintenance calories. You want to stay in a deficit, but you want to increase your calories by the week if you need to. If you feel like you're perfectly capable of staying on the same amount of calories, go ahead. But if you need to, slowly increase calories back into your diet. And I repeat, not back to maintenance or a surplus. You still want to be in a deficit. Cheat meals. You can go ahead and have some cheat meals, but do not have a full-blown cheat day. You will go back to your old ways if you do this. If you have a full-on cheat day, I have struggled with junk food addiction. I know how difficult it is. If you have a full-on cheat day, best believe that cheat day will turn into a couple weeks. Don't do it to yourself. Cheat meals are the smarter route. Take the smarter route, have cheat meals instead. Keep your diet dialed in. This is so important. Don't slope off with your diet. Keep it as clean as you can. Adhere to your calories. Get enough protein. Keep your carbs low if needed. You can increase the carbs as well if you'd like, but just keep it clean. Don't go back to your old ways. This is just about preventing your old habits from taking effect again. Don't go back to your old ways. Stay on the path. Keep training. You may feel like 3 times a week is doable, so you may increase that. And just as a baseline, you can still do cardio, but as a baseline, start walking at least 10K steps a day. You might hear that and think it's difficult. It's not. You just need to just suffer a bit more. And it's not even suffering. 10K steps a day is doable. It's doable for so many people. Don't make excuses, just do it. Learn from the discipline you've built over this month. It's now your foundation. Use that foundation. You've solidified a routine for yourself. You've got non-negotiables that you go through each day. You've built the discipline. Now just build upon that for the longer term. Build something sustainable. So you've proven to yourself you're capable of extreme action and abiding to a diet and a protocol for a month. Now build something more sustainable for the future. Because you can't do this you can't do this for years. It's very difficult. But you can, that's not to say you can't build something sustainable that you can adhere to and still make progress with. Now it's about setting yourself up for the long game. I just want to leave you with this. Just please remember these things. Prepping is essential or you will fail. Without the adequate preparation, you will fail. With anything in life, if you don't prepare, you'll fail. Imagine turning up to a test without any preparation in school. Of course you're going to fail. You're not going to have the right information. You're not going to be, the questions that come up, you won't know how to handle them. It's the same thing in life. If you prepare well, you'll be able to handle the negative thoughts that come up, the cravings that come up, the temptations that come up. Just prepare. You're not as disciplined as you think. Drop the ego, show some humility, and just prepare. Track everything: food, weight, training. Continue with the habits that you've built up. Continue tracking everything. By month 3 or 4, you're probably going to think, you know what, I'm a pro at this. I don't need to track anymore. I'll just eyeball everything. You've already built the habit, so why not continue? Just track everything. Do the boring shit daily. I know I've said this before, but you will feel pain. There will be suffering. It's going to be boring doing the same shit again and again and again, but that's what it costs. You have to show patience. You have to do the boring shit every single day. And with time, though, once you build these habits and build a routine, you'll start enjoying these little small tasks throughout the day. You'll enjoy the process more. You just need to give it enough time. Anchor to your deeper why. This will keep you on the path. If you know why you're doing things, if you know the intention behind why, you're not going to fall off. You're going to continue. For the longer term, this you need this. You always need the deeper why at the forefront of your mind to achieve things. Build protective barriers around temptation. With time, you'll know what your temptations are. You can continue building the protective barriers, the visual, auditory, whatever you need to do. And with time, you'll realize that, you know what, this shit actually works. It actually helps me. Of course, you will fall back into bad habits here and there, but as long as you remain on the path, and these protective barriers will help you with that. Adjust with the data, not emotion. It's all a game of numbers at the end of the day. The same thing I said before, track everything so have all the data to support everything you need. If you need to make a change, you can look at the data, okay, this needs tweaking because of this. Without tracking everything, you won't be able to do that. Don't go off emotion, adjust with the data. The data you have in front of you, use it well. Use it well to achieve your goals. And finally, I know I've said it a lot, but accept suffering and pain, embrace it, be okay with it. You will be frustrated, it's going to take time. Just accept it.